Ripple's CLO Stuart Alderoty emphasizes that the biggest crypto story of 2023 occurred when Judge Analisa Torres ruled that XRP is not a security. By the way, what should we expect following the three major XRP transfers that was spotted on a chain at a time when the digital currency is experiencing a bullish recovery? Not only that, Bitcoin analyst Muro disclosed executing a new XRP long position after his previous trade proved fruitful with a 37% ROI. Finally, prominent crypto platform Changelly has laid out a series of predictions for XRP price. However, does XRP have what it takes to hit the $11.90 price target? If so, when? Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 31st of December. With the end of 2023 around the corner, people across different sectors have been recounting some major events that occurred this year. Notably, Ripple Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderoty joined the challenge, highlighting the biggest crypto story 2023. In a tweet yesterday, Alderoty stated that the biggest crypto story of 2023 involved SEC Chair Gary Gensler suffering his worst loss. According to Alderoty, Gensler suffered his worst loss when Judge Analisa Torres, the judge in charge of the SEC's legal battle against Ripple, ruled that XRP in itself is not a security. Alderoty remarked while quoting excerpts from an article published by popular media outlet Axios. The Axios article, which highlighted some big crypto stories of 2023, noted that the most significant part of Judge Torres' ruling about XRP is that crypto assets themselves no longer qualify for securities regulation as of today. Axios described the court's decision as Gensler's worst loss because it addressed the biggest legal issue for digital assets. How the government categorizes these instruments determines how freely they can trade in the U.S. In its quick take, Axios pointed out that a higher court could overturn Judge Torres' ruling. However, the media outlet asserts that it is hard to imagine that the U.S. cannot find a way to cohabit with people dealing with new digital assets. The Ripple lawsuit is one event that crypto enthusiasts, especially XRP holders, will not forget in a hurry. For nearly 3 years, the SEC claimed that XRP was an investment contract, a special type of security. In December 2020, the regulator alleged that Ripple violated the law by offering XRP as an unregistered security to U.S. investors. Contrary to the SEC's claim, the court ruled that XRP, the coin's programmatic sales, and other distributions do not qualify as securities. Meanwhile, it found that Ripple's direct past XRP sales to institutional investors constitute an investment contract. Although the SEC attempted to file an interlocutory appeal to challenge the decision on Ripple's programmatic sales and other distributions, it did not have an issue with the court's declaration about XRP. In the meantime, the case is in the remedy stage as the parties will be engaged in another lengthy litigation. The upcoming legal duel, which is set to commence in February 2024, will determine the appropriate penalty Ripple could pay for violating the by selling and offering XRP to institutional clients. The final motion in the remedies phase will be filed by the SEC on April 29, 2024. After the submission, the court will review all remedies-related motions and evidence before issuing its final judgment. Once the penalty phase is over, the spotlight will be on the SEC, as its decision could determine whether the lawsuit will head to the Second Circuit or end in a settlement. The regulator had already signaled its intention to appeal the federal court's summary judgment. However, the SEC could settle with Ripple and put an end to the multi-year legal duel. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. As spotted by Whale Alerts, one of the transactions featured 120 million XRP, the largest of in the past 24 hours. The other two transfers which took place within hours of each other include 24,600,000 XRP and 18 million XRP. The biggest transfer featuring 120 million XRP was worth $73,800,000 at the time the transaction was initiated. The funds were moved from a wallet controlled by Ripple Labs to another of its wallets, a trend that is common with the company. This receiving wallet was activated by Ripple in October, and since then, it has welcomed a series of transaction inflows and outflows from different wallets, including the company's. The second largest XRP transfer involves the movement of 24,600,000 XRP worth approximately $15 million came from a Ripple-activated wallet. The fund was moved to a Bitstamp account, suggesting the blockchain payments firm might be making moves to liquidate the digital currency. The Ripple-affiliated wallet historically moves funds to Bitstamp, Bitso, and other platforms, an indication that it is a well-utilized address by the company. The third transfer is also a Ripple-affiliated wallet, and it involves the movement of 18 million XRP amounting to $11 million or 60 cents per token. Like the previous transfer, liquidation might be the purpose of this transfer as the funds were moved to a Bitso exchange wallet. The Mega XRP transfer comes at a time when the digital currency is plotting an important revival after about 2 days of bearish drawdown. The coin is trading at a market value of 62 cents, up 1.5% in 24 hours. With the market capitalization and trading volume up 1.5% to 18.5%. Per the current outlook, XRP is wriggling out of its bear trap with its weekly losses narrowing down at the moment. From indications, it is obvious the Mega Ripple transfers have no noticeable negative impact on the price of XRP. Furthermore, the impending market movement of XRP has caught the attention of notable Bitcoin analyst Muro. He acknowledged that he seldom comments on the digital asset, attributing it to the infrequent occurrence of significant price surges in XRP. However, Muro has exhibited a revived interest in XRP in the past few weeks. This newfound enthusiasm stems from the asset's breakout from a downward trendline last month, leading the Bitcoin analyst to believe that substantial uptrends are on the horizon. In his latest remarks on XRP, Muro revealed that he recorded a profitable trade from XRP following his earlier discussion about the coin. Emphasizing the emergence of another comparable short-term bullish pattern in XRP's chart, he hinted at potential opportunities for favorable trading outcomes. Specifically, the Bitcoin analyst disclosed that he initiated a fresh long contract for XRP. The last time I had mentioned it, XRP, I nailed the long trade. Now it looks like it can pump here. I just longed, Muro proclaimed on X. This time, with an entry point of approximately 62 cents, he aims to secure a profit from XRP at around the 65 cents price threshold, as depicted in the chart accompanying his tweet. Although Muro's analysis indicated an impending 5% price upswing, he refrained from specifying a timeline for the occurrence of the rally. In an update prior to securing a profitable XRP position, the analyst noted that he entered the XRP long contract implementing a tight stop-loss order positioned just below XRP's recent low values. Muro later provided an update on the position after achieving a 37% profit as XRP surpassed 62 cents from his entry point of 61 cents. It is worth noting that he entered the XRP long contract with a 25x leverage. This accounts for why his return percentage was heightened on the meager 1.39% price change in XRP. Assuming Muro has entered the new long position with a similar 25x leverage, he could net another 130% gain when XRP hits his 65 cents target. Previously, Muro expressed frustration that XRP was testing investors' patience with several sideways movements, culminating in a more significant uptick than when he secured the 37% gain. As a result, he disclosed that he rarely trades XRP due to the observed performance. However, he noted that XRP technical analysis suggests the current situation is a now or never moment. This has prompted him to keep his sight on the digital asset. Currently, XRP trades at 62 cents, with a slight 1.3% gain in the past 24 hours. Now to our big question for the day. Does XRP have what it takes to hit the $11.90 price target? If so, when? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. In an analysis on December 16th, Changelly pointed out that XRP witnessed an impressive price run in 2017 and 2018. Notably, XRP's historical data confirms this disclosure, as the asset soared 110,466% from a low of $0.003 in January 2017 to the all-time high of $3.30 in January 2018. Amid this mind-blowing price surge, XRP outperformed Bitcoin, BTC, and all other mainstream crypto assets during the 2017 bull run. However, the token's bullish prospects faced a roadblock when it became the subject of a long-standing legal battle between the US SEC and Ripple. XRP aimed to record a similar rally in early 2021, but the legal pressure snuffed the momentum out. Most of the crypto market recorded all-time highs in the 2021 bull rally. However, XRP failed to reclaim or tower above the $3.31 all-time high as a result of selling pressure. Changelly believes the crypto assets prospects are now looking good as it recently gained legal clarity in the US. The recent article from the team predicts the bullish end of the year for XRP, forecasting that the token would end this month at 77 cents. This price represents a 25% increase from XRP's current price of 62 cents. Despite predicting that XRP could drop further in January 2024 to 65 cents, the Changelly research team believes XRP could reclaim the $1 price next year, with a maximum price of $1.11. However, the prospects for 2025 are short of expectations, as the team predicts a maximum XRP price of $1.62. They believe XRP would only reclaim $2 in 2026 and $3 in 2027. According to the team, XRP would not trade in double digits until 2030 when it would witness a minimum price of $10. Changelly predicts that the token would then record a maximum price of $11.90 in 2030. This would represent a 1,826% rise in 6 years. While these forecasts generally present bullish sentiments for XRP, the price targets seem conservative to several market watchers who already project prices as high as $10 before long. Meanwhile, XRP has struggled to align its movements with current market trends, but technicals remain bullish. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.